with one of Africa's largest job-seeking sites, Jobberman, to train 120,000 youth corpers a year. The free soft skills training course, now synonymous with the Jobberman name, will take place in NYSC camps across 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The revered national institution, which focuses on bringing thousands of youth together from around Nigeria, provides a pivotal step for Jobberman in tackling the enormity of unemployment and underemployment issues amongst the country's 100 million youth. Well, for more on this, I'm now being joined by the CEO of Jobberman, Rolake Rosiji, who joins me now from Lagos. Rolake Rosiji, thank you so much for joining me on Channel's Business Global. And what an amazing initiative you are striving to achieve. Can you tell us exactly how Jobberman managed to gain such an important partnership with the NYSC?
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me with you this morning. Well, it's definitely been a long work in progress, and it's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears just to get this partnership going. NYSC have been fantastic. They've really welcomed us on board. We reached out to them because Jobberman has a target of training up 5 million Nigerians by 2025 as part of our partnership with the MasterCard Foundation to upskill youths and put them in dignified employment. So we thought, where can we access a large number of youths who are gathered already together? And we thought, okay, NYSC, it's such a revered institution in Nigeria. Most young Nigerians go through it. So we reached out to NYSC and and then everything happened from there. So it's been a long discussion, but we're really pleased that it's finally kicked off.
Absolutely. And the timing couldn't be better. You piloted the scheme back in February. How did it go? And kind of what changes will you be making to the larger rollout later this year?
Yeah, great question. So we piloted the scheme in February, and we're aiming to train young people across all 36 states in Nigeria and to train 120,000 of them. So during our pilot, it went well. We had a great reception from the students. I went to one of the trainings in Ikeja in Lagos, and the energy was palpable. I mean, these are young Nigerians. They've finished university. They want to get their first jobs. They love being in the room, hearing about, soft skills covers so many things. It's employability, it's personal effectiveness, it's time management. So the pilot went well, and we're looking forward to the rest of the year where we will be training across all the states in Nigeria.
Well, okay, you've decided to focus on soft skill training. Can you explain why? And what do you think are some of the root causes for mass youth unemployment in Nigeria?
So a lot of people hear soft skills and they think of something wishy-washy, or what does soft skills really mean? How does that help me get a job? But we made a very intentional decision to focus on soft skills training because research actually shows that technical skills, so if you want to be an accountant, having your ACCA or ACA qualifications, we found out that technical skills only counts 15% to most employers when they're recruiting. And soft skills counts 85% as part of that choice of deciding who you would like to work with you. And this also extends to retention. I mean, we all know it in our workplaces. The people who get retained are those who show up to the office on time, time management, those who work well in a team, that's teamwork, people who are effective in their performance, that's personal effectiveness. So we made a very intentional decision using research from the International Labour Organization to focus on soft skills. As you said it yourself, the timing couldn't be any better. We're in a very tough situation in Nigeria right now. Unemployment is now a whopping 33%. And those rates are even higher amongst young people between the ages of 15 to 34. So those rates are as high in some states across Nigeria as high as 40%. So that means if you go to some states like Jigawa in Nigeria and you are in a bus full of people, unemployment is 40%. So that's pretty much saying more than 1 in 3 people in that bus are unemployed. So the timing couldn't be better. We really want to help young people have the confidence and the right skills to first get the job and then to keep the job. So we made that very intentional decision to focus on soft skills and to do it right now when things are really hard in the economy.
Jobberman is massive, and I can only imagine, Rolake, just how full your in tray is. We've gone through a pretty tough time. I know some countries are out of the pandemic, others are witnessing their third and fourth waves. What are some of the labour market trends that Jobberman have picked up, especially when it comes to viable positions? We've been hearing that a lot in the West, particularly London, talking about jobs that unfortunately are just going to wither away. What are some of the striking things that you've witnessed over the past 18 months?
Yeah, fantastic question. So we actually did a report on the impact of COVID-19 on the job market in Nigeria. And, as much as we lament the really poor situation right now with unemployment being so high, there's some really positive and interesting trends. So there have been an increase in jobs in sectors such as banking and finance. We've been lucky enough through the data we get on Jobberman to see that there's been higher numbers of companies looking for people to work in banking and finance over the last 9 months than the previous 9 months in 2020 and 2019. Similarly, the IT sector has seen an increase in the number of people being employed, and also advertising and branding. So these are really positive insights. So, what we're encouraging young people is, hey, see where the trends are, see where the jobs are growing, and try and position yourselves with the right skills to take on these jobs. Anyone can log on to our website at jobberman.com and have a look at this COVID-19 report on the impact on labor trends in Nigeria. And you can actually read about the sorts of jobs that the banking sector is looking for. They're looking for more marketing executives, more business development managers. The IT sector is looking for more software developers, more UI UX developers. So these are really positive trends. And, to your last question about, what are the causes of unemployment in Nigeria? Really, it's all driven overall by the economy. It's driven by the slowdown in the economy and labor-intensive sectors not growing fast enough. So if you think about labor-intensive sectors, we need more jobs in manufacturing, we need more jobs in agriculture, we need more jobs where people are required. So, the government is making strides in the private economy. So we're hoping that, in the coming year, there will be an increase in jobs across manufacturing, across agriculture, which will hopefully bring down the unemployment numbers.
Rolake Rosiji, CEO of Jobberman, thank you so much for joining me on Channels Business Global, and good luck with this pretty life-changing partnership you have there with the NYSC. Thank you. Sadly, that's all we have time for today, but do get in touch with your comments and suggestions. I'll see you at the same time next week for more in-depth business analysis on Channels Business Global. Goodbye.